Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anuja Singh. Welcome you all to the analytical chemistry lab, and today we are going to perform the volumetric titration using internal indicator. So here our aim is to know the strength of the ferrous ammonium sulfate by titrating it against potassium dichromate solution using internal indicator diphenylamine. So why it is known as internal indicator? We are adding it to the reaction mixture, means we are using it internally. So the principle of this experiment is that the ferrous ion will oxidize to the ferric ion, and simultaneously the chromium ion used to get reduced. So oxidation as well as reduction reactions are taking place. That's why these types of reactions are known as redox reaction, or we can say this particular volumetric titration is also known as redox titration. So we'll start our experiment. So this is the burette. We have burette stand and all the glasswares here. So we are using potassium dichromate solution as an intermediate solution. So this I am going to add in the burette. So we'll use the funnel to add the solution, and before that make sure the knob is closed properly. And this burette is of 50 ml with 0.1 ml difference. And since it is colored solution, we have to check the upper meniscus. So maintain it till 0. So this is our potassium dichromate solution, and in the conical flask we have to prepare the reaction mixture. So here we will take the N/40, that is the known strength of the ammonium ferrous sulfate solution. So we will pipette out 25 ml of this solution. So what happens? Ferrous ammonium sulfate will react with potassium dichromate in the presence of acid and forms different sulfate like potassium sulfate, chromium sulfate, ferric sulfate. So these all will give us the different color. So this is ferrous ammonium sulfate. To this we are adding 50 ml of water just to dilute it to avoid the end point. In this reaction end point used to come very early, so just to avoid the end point we are diluting it. So mix it properly, and then to add we'll add the 5 ml of acid. Here we are taking sulfuric acid. So using the measuring cylinder I am taking 5 ml of acid. 5 ml, you can see. So this is your reaction mixture. Mix it properly. To this we will add the internal indicator, that is diphenylamine, means 2 benzene ring separated by amine. You can see the structure. So we'll add 2-3 drops of the internal indicator and again mix it properly. So you can see here we are getting the colorless solution. So the ferrous ions are oxidized to ferric ion and the chromate is reducing, and further the reduced chromic ions will reduce your phenyl diphenylamine. So we will get the quinide form. So benzoate form is converting to the quinide form of diphenylamine, and because of that quinide form we will get the purple color. So colorless to purple color will be the color change. Our end point will be the purple color. So keep on adding and move it, shake it properly. So as you can see here, when the drop is falling we are slightly getting the color change, some dark color. So continuously shake it and add the solution drop wise. So now you can see we are slightly getting some color change. See, some dark color is coming. So we should get the proper purple color. So keep on adding till we get the dark purple color due to the quinide form of diphenylamine. So I think, see, we are getting some purple color. Can you see properly? This is your end point. So suppose I got here 17.4 ml. So this will be our first reading, and we have to record 2 to 3 more readings so that we can get the concurrent reading, and from here we can calculate the strength of this potassium dichromate solution. That means we are standardizing the potassium dichromate solution with the help of titrating it against ferrous ammonium solution. So this again, then we have to calculate the strength of unknown ferrous ammonium sulfate. So we have a sample of unknown ferrous ammonium sulfate, and similarly with the same experiment we have to do with this unknown solution, and we have to calculate the normality and finally the strength of this solution by titrating it against potassium dichromate and using diphenylamine as an indicator. So this is all about this experiment. Thank you.